What's up YouTube? My name is Poppy. I am the host of So Basically, and my show runs every Saturday Australian time, 1 till 2 p.m. But if you are not in Australia, or if you just can't be bothered listening at that time, don't fret, because you can find it at joy.org.au/so basically. Yeah, this interview was really crazy. I am very gagged that it happened. I have been manifesting this since like April, probably even before that, like since I first heard Salvation, and I've been a fan of Rebecca Black's for a very long time, so that always made it all the more special. I hope you enjoy this video, and you should definitely like and subscribe because I'm like really cool.
No, because like actually like this is insane because I've been a fan of yours since like, I mean obviously since Friday, but like 2020, like when you were, you know, on the podcast and everything. So I've been following you since then, and it has been like, this is surreal. This is really surreal.
Thank you. Thanks. That's awesome.
Okay. So like you haven't been to Australia since like 2022, right? Like around that time.
It was 2023. I came for a brief stint. I did a couple like Pride festivals. But 2022 was the last time I did any of like technically my own shows. They were kind of the first somewhat little things I did.
Was Letter Burnout at that point?
I think the last time I was there, it was out, and I did just a couple little festival shows, but it was a while ago. It was maybe like 2.5 years ago, something like that.
Yeah, no, that's very, very good. How do you feel like you've like grown since that point? Like, what's changed? Like,
oh my gosh. Since the last time I was there, I mean, these last like year and a half has been such a crazy ride and journey. I think that it's been really exciting for sure, and I've learned a lot as an artist. I think my show has grown quite a bit in the sense of like what actually is happening, and I'm excited to go down on this trip in particular because it's some of the biggest shows I've ever done. Like my Melbourne show is like my biggest headline to date, and that's nerve-wracking and exciting. I think I've really gotten to know so much more of my audience since the last time I was there too, and know myself. So I've got a lot more confidence, a little bit. So I'm really excited to see what's out there. And it's my first time also doing like a proper festival run too. I'm really excited to be a part of Spilt Milk.
Yeah, no, that is very exciting. I'm so mad because the tour is 18 plus and I am 17, so I can't go. But you know what? My sister, who didn't even know who you were until I told her about you, is going without me.
Oh, wait, where are you? Where are you in Australia?
I'm Melbourne.
Okay. I'm sure we could figure something out.
Oh, because like actually it's not even funny because I'm very much also like in the Rebecca Black fandom. Like this is such like a deep cut. But do you know that meme that's like, look at my lawyer dog, I'm going to jail, that has you in it? I made that. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so good. That really made me laugh. Those are my favorite things is like interacting with the internet and seeing what people come up with, because I'm deranged. So I really love that, like my audience is exactly the same.
Yeah, because I've like sent a lot of the things, like a lot of my memes and stuff I send, and they've been put on Rebecca Black HQ. I'm like actually like so gagged. Like what you posted it, you reposted like something like a few times that I made, and like I did not shut up about it for like forever.
That's huge.
It's an honor.
Okay, we'll find a way. I don't care what we got to do. We'll find a way to get you in the Melbourne show. That's awesome.
You also got to sign my vinyl too.
Done.
So, I mean, this is sort of like my whole show is kind of about like, you know, music memories and everything. What are some songs that like evoke specific memories? Because personally, like when I went to Adelaide this year, I had Salvation just like bumping full volume nonstop. Sugar Water Cyanide, one of my favorite songs of all time, going to be number 1 on my Spotify Wrapped. Yeah, what are some songs that like evoke memories for you?
Of my own or just in general? Both. The songs that evoke the most memories on Salvation, I mean, I think that writing the song Salvation felt really, felt like a figure point in the writing process. It was like kind of smack in the middle of making it. And I remember I was on the tube in London, and there always comes a point where I've been writing a project for a certain amount of time where I'm like just starting to understand, okay, what am I doing? Like, what am I saying? Because it always has to start in kind of like a very present moment with not a lot of bigger picture intention. Like I kind of just got to like start getting it out, and then I can take a look at what's happening. And I didn't have a title for the album. I didn't have anything. And then all of a sudden I was just like minding my business on the tube, and the word salvation just like downloaded into my brain. And I was like, what would a song from me look like about this concept? Because I've always had like a really interesting relationship with religion. I didn't grow up with a lot of it. As a queer person, I've had a lot of interesting conversations and thoughts and ideas about how they intersect. And I always am trying to put that into pop. And I really wanted to write it like an anthem, something that would feel really empowering, and something that like I would want to like go out and like sing in a gay club. And so I remember just bringing that idea in and getting like the song on that day, because sometimes you bring that in and you like don't get the song. But who I was working with, Marcus and Lauren, we were in like a tiny little studio in West London, and it just came out so easy. And it just felt like such an exciting moment for me leaving the studio that day. And then the other song that evokes a memory is Sugar Water Cyanide, because it was like one of the last days of writing the album. I was kind of calling it after that. And I was like, what am I missing? What do I need? And I was like, I need to rage. Like I need a song that I would be scared to make. And I was in with two people one person, Jesse St. John, who I work with all the time, who really understands me, really knows me. We've written together for a long time. We have a lot of the same like loves and inspirations, and we were working with someone new that day. We were there to work on actually American Doll and kind of revisit it. And we just kind of like Hail Married an idea, and that became Sugar Water Cyanide, and it like immediately became my favorite thing I'd ever done. And so I sat with that song, like dying for that song to come out for like a year. And it's been so awesome to see it become one of the most appreciated songs on the project. This is my favorite.
It is perfect. I also love the little collab you did with, I don't know how to say her name, but isn't it?
Oh,
Eve. Yeah. That was so fierce. When it dropped and everything, like I was there. Like I was at school and I watched it and I just replayed it all the time. It's such a cute little thing, and it's yeah.
Yeah, that was so cool. I thought it was really cool to see an artist sampling something current. And I'd heard that ever since Sugar Water Cyanide came out, that like it had kind of made a rumbling in the K-pop world. Like a lot of K-pop people were like, wait, we want this. And so it was awesome to me that like an artist, especially Eve, actually just like sampled a song and allow me to be a part of it. I thought that was so cool. And I was so excited to hear it and like see the way that it was interpolated.
It's very, very, very good. And another thing I am very much obsessed with of yours is your Boiler Room set as well. And I mean, I pretty much have that entire set list memorized. But this is embarrassing to admit. But if you have more time to like for the Boiler Room, what are the songs you reckon you would have played?
Ooh. Well, I didn't expect Boiler Room to be what it was, because originally I wasn't even going to record it. Like they ask you when you do Boiler Room, they ask you like a month in advance. So like, do you want us to record the set? If you say yes, whatever happens, and that's it. Like you can't make edits. You can't, if say the whole power goes out in the building or like you make the biggest mistake of your life, it's happening whether or not. And so I was so afraid of that because I'd never done Boiler Room to that degree. And I don't know. I didn't expect it to be the moment that it was. So I was like, no, like, let's just make it no pressure. I'll just go in. I like had nothing planned for that set. I was on purely a vibe. And I was like fresh off of like a weird travel thing. So I just was like, there's no pressure here. I'm going to show up. I'm going to wear some jeans. I'm going to be comfortable. It's 6 p.m. I don't know if people are going to show up for this. And it went it went off. And then they recorded it anyways without telling me. And they were like, do you want us to put this out? I was like, that was one of the best shows I feel like I've had as a DJ. Why didn't I record that? And they were like, we got it. And so we were like, all right, we'll put it up. But there were a lot to answer your question. There were, oh my gosh. I mean, there's been I'm always on SoundCloud and I'm always in forums and just trying to discover new things. I think there are a lot of songs that I really love that I constantly finding and being like, I wish I played that at my last set. I wish I would have known this was here. I'm trying to think of what's in my head right now. I think it's always really interesting to see like the way that Addison now gets interpolated in like rave remixes. I love some Addison remixes.
I love
there's an amazing Sugarwater. Sorry?
I love the Addison thing you did at Lollapalooza. That was really good. The same.
Yes.
Yeah, that was very fierce.
Alex Chapman is incredible and I love what he does. There's a really good Sugarwater Cyanide remix that I actually love to play by this person, Ulonzo. And Sugarwater wasn't even out at that point, but I had it and I wish I would have played it.
Awesome. Well, do you have any little hints about what you're up to next?
I'm deep in it. I'm really excited to do this last leg of the tour because it's kind of like officially closing out the Salvation era, which the Salvation era has just been such an incredible learning lesson for me and stepping stone. It became like everything that I could have hoped and dreamed for, and had no idea even when I was signing up for the first leg of the tour that like we'd get to do the show as much as we have. But in every moment that I've been off tour, even in like weekends and little breaks, I've been working on, what's to come. And I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really excited and I'm head down. So it'll be fun to like, I've been actually there for a minute now, ever since I finished the Katy Perry tour. So I'm excited to roll it all out. Hopefully soon.
Yeah. So no, I'm very excited. I loved seeing all like the Lifetime videos and stuff like that. That was really cool. I'm so mad that you didn't come with her to Australia because I would have really wanted to go.
Girl, same. She didn't invite me, but I'm happy to be there. No, not rude. I really got my Katy Perry moment. Like we were there. I was ready to go home just from being tired. So it was awesome to be a part of that tour. And she's wild and wacky and everything you would expect her to be. But the international shows on her tour looked so much fun. So
yeah,
I bet they were better.
No, I would have wanted to go. I'm too broke anyway for concert tickets at this point.
That's fair.
That's actually why I'm here, because I can just get free concert tickets. No, it's been so amazing sort of just seeing your journey and how it's all been, and I just can't wait to see what else comes. And I really appreciate you taking the time to speak with me. It's such really to have met you, and like it's a really big deal.
Oh, thank you. Well, thank you so much for everything you've done. It's always so awesome to talk to people who like really know what's up. So thank you.
Often with the law.
I'll see you in Melbourne.
Just quickly, the number of how many times I played Sugarwater Cyanide is actually crazy, and I would like to give you an exact number just to truly show you how much of a crazy fan I am. Okay, so just this week I've played I played Salvation more. I played it 420 times. But wait till you hear how long like the entire, because I've been like there was a week where I just I didn't listen to another song. I just listened to that song for a month straight. Like I'm not even kidding. 18,627 times.
Oh my God.